Hey, nosy neighbors. Hey, everybody. I just need Ooh, child, just always seeing something on social media. That's why it's the devil. Child, I'm just always seeing something in my spirit on social media. Everybody come in here and like and share the live. Everybody come in here and like and share the live. It is Sunday. I know it is. And I'm not normally on a Sunday, but I'm here. I am. Y'all get in here. Y'all get in here and like and share this live. I was just sitting back and singing a song to myself. And I might sing a little bit to y'all while y'all come on in. Come on in and like and share. Like and share, like and share. Share. Matter of fact, let me get some shares in myself. Share it to the groups that you're in. Share it all across the town. Can y'all share it all across the town, please? I would sure appreciate it. Let me go share it a couple of times myself. And raw. Y'all come on in and share it all across the town. We're just gonna give a couple of minutes and we're actually just gonna get started because I have something to tell y'all. But let me get some shares in. I'm sharing. I don't know why I'm sharing that one, but I am. I'm sharing. My name is Sharon. How are you today? I'm sharing. Let's see. Let me share a couple more times. YouTube. I don't know if I would have shared that one there, huh? Let's see. All right. Everybody like and share the live for me, please. And let me actually go do a couple. Ooh. One thing about it, I know that's Miss Vicky. I don't know, but I know. I don't know, but I know, and I don't know, but I know. I don't know, but I know that's Miss Vicky. I heard something. Hold on. Hold your line. Let me go. Ooh, I see something. Thank you, Kathy Miller. She said, "Have a blessed week, Darnell. You as well, my love." Thank you. Let me see. We refresh. Thank you, Miss Vicky P. She said, "Hey, neighbor. Hey, Miss Vicky P. Miss Vicky, thank you for always supporting." I mean, the first one to always send a cash up. I believe. I appreciate you, my love. And thank you, Kathy Miller. Thank you. Hey, Lisa. Lisa Hattie Davis is in the building. Let me go a couple of places and do a couple of things. And as I go to a couple of places and do a couple of things, you know, we're going to get into it. So let me see if that, okay, that word. All right, everybody get in here and like and share the live. How many people have shared the live? Put it number 77. I've done enough shares. That's all the shares I'm going to do right now, baby. I've done enough shares. Put number 77 in the chat if you shared the live. Can you, will you, won't you? Can you, will you, won't you? I'll do a small goal for today. All colors. All right, we just got a small little goal for today. Because I know if we don't set it, it just won't get done. Let me scroll back up. First of all, Antoinette Lane, the first person in the building on YouTube. Hey, Antoinette, how are ya? Denise Williams in the building. India Fox, Linda Whittaker, Stacy B, Arlene Jones, Janelle Edwards, Phyllis McBroom, Sherry Gardner, Sassy Pat, and Perry Cargans, Mama D in the building, Janet Eccles, Lioness Hart, Lady 50, April Saunders, Dietrich Simmons Freshly, Miss Green, uh-huh. Billy Francis Watkins is in the building. Hey, Miss Billy, how are you? Rika Smith, uh-huh. Cassandra Brooks, Diana Kayla, Linda Stoops. Uh-huh. Let's see her. Let's see her. Taisha J. Hello, hello, hello. Vicky P is in the building. Hey, Miss Vicky, how are you? Miss Vicky, thank you for supporting me. You've ordered several things when it comes to my merch, and I appreciate you. And you've been very patient. Because one thing about it, sometimes I can't. It might be a little minute if I mail it out, but one thing about it, you're gonna get it, and one thing about it, it's gonna be right. Y'all know sometimes I've had that guy. He's printed stuff and they won't right, and they didn't look right, and I sent the back to him for him to print it again. So I appreciate you all who was ordered multiple times. You can place your order for the Nosy Neighbor merch, www.ihearsomething.com. All right. So thank you, Miss Vicky P. Laverne Cook is in the building. Hey, Laverne, how are you? Charlotte Haynes. Carla. Hey, Carla. Hello, 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 one hello. Sandra Williams. Wanda Griffin. Mom of three, Tina Sullivan. Hey, Miss Tina, how are you? You supposed to message me. I ain't got the message yet. Lioness Hart, Deetra Avery Wilson, Linda Lee. I need everybody in the building to like and share the live. Like and share. Let me know when you have shared. So hello, one hello, all. Y'all come on in and like and share. How is y'all Sunday going? Y'all come on in and like and share. Hey, why y'all liking and sharing? I'm gonna tell you what I was singing right before the live. I don't know my nostrils. Sometimes they get. But anyway, there will be mountains that I will have to climb, and there will be battles that I will have to fight. But victory or defeat, it's up to me to decide. But how can I expect to win if I never try? I just can't give up now. I come too far from where I started from, and nobody told me the road would be easy, and I don't believe he brought me this far to leave me. He never said there wouldn't be trials. He never said I wouldn't fall. He never said that everything would go the way I wanted to go. But when my back's against the wall and I feel all hope is gone, I'll just lift my head up to the sky and say, help me to be strong. Oh, I just can't give up now. I come too far from where I started from, and nobody told me the road would be easy. And I just can't believe he brought me this far. I don't believe he brought me this far. I can't believe he brought me this far to leave me. That's exactly how I was feeling. That's exactly how I was feeling. All right. It's exactly how I was feeling. Y'all got another selection real quick while y'all liking and sharing? Because ain't nobody told me this road was going to be easy, buying me. They didn't tell me that. He ain't tell me that. Ain't nobody told me that. Nobody told me that. Y'all got another selection real quick? Quick now, quick now. Y'all said Mary Mary. Thank you, Penny. Thank y'all, everybody. Uh-huh. Got another selection real quick. Love your words. Thank you, Ruby C. Thank you, Ruby C. I need everybody to come on in and like and share, like and share, like and share. I'll try to think of another song real quick. Let me see. Woo. Deetra Every Wilson, thank you for renewing your membership, my love. Thank you for renewing your membership. Let me see if I can think of another song for y'all real quick while we are liking and sharing. Y'all don't forget we got the super chat go. I got some important information to tell y'all, and it's about, well, actually it's a couple of things. I could probably only share one of them right now. So I have an interview coming up Thursday with a very special guest. Also, you all, there's a documentary that we need to watch, and so we're going to talk about that as well. Y'all renew your memberships, and I'm glad some of y'all are renewing your memberships, because you're going to need to renew your memberships to watch the documentary with everybody. I'm trying to think of another song I can sing for y'all real quick. And when you feeling down, listen to that. Yes, ma'am, Simone Forrester. Somebody said I won't complain. I could do. Two people said I won't complain. So I guess I'm gonna do that. Let me see. Two people said I won't complain. So I guess that's what it's gonna be. Let me see. That's gonna be that's gonna be high. I'm gonna try this high, and I might have to go down. I don't know what my voice. Yeah, sometimes I don't know what my voice can do on any given day. It might could go high, it might can't. But let me see. Because I probably should go down low. Let me see. I've had some good days. I'm trying it. I've had some hills to climb. I've had some weary days. And some sleepless nights. But when I look around and I think things over, all of my good days outweigh my bad days. And I won't complain. Sometimes the clouds, they hang low. I can hardly see the road. And I ask the question, Lord, why so much pain? But He knows what's best for me. Although my weary eyes, they cannot see. So I'll just say, thank you, Lord. I won't complain. All right, so there's the I won't complain. In a higher note than I probably should have started it in, but I think I was able to get through it pretty good. Okay. Any other request? Any other old time? Give me an old time. Give me an old hymn or something. A hymn that I know. Thank you, Shakita. We have our super chat goal. Don't forget, we got a small super chat goal. Of course, we got our cash out goal. And I'm gonna get to the things, but I just felt like singing a little bit on today on Sunday. I want a little hymn or something. Give me a little hymn. Give me a little hymn that I know. Let me see. Give me a little hymn. Give me a little hymn that I know. Y'all know the people don't stop singing the hymns. I don't know. I know that one, but I don't know that one. Oh, I definitely could do Amazing Grace. Okay. I could do Amazing Grace. 2 people said Amazing Grace, so I guess it'll be Amazing Grace. Oh, I would have loved this old building, but 2 people did say Amazing Grace. You know what I would have loved? What is that other one? Precious Lord. I would have loved Precious Lord. So let me see. Let me see who the 2 people said Amazing Grace. Trish and Deetra. Amazing Grace or Precious Lord? Trish and Deetra. If you say Amazing Grace, I'll stick with Amazing Grace. Trish and Deetra. Amazing Grace or Precious Lord? Hey, Mama 3. Hey, everybody. Come on in here. Like and share it. There's a leak in this old building in my soul. Deetra stuck with Amazing Grace. Let me see what Trish say. Trish said Precious Lord. Oh my goodness. I don't know. Y'all are tied. Y'all are tied. Gail said Precious Lord. I ain't gonna lie, I would kind of rather sing Precious Lord. Let me see. Deisha said both. I will definitely sing Amazing Grace at another time. But I do feel a Precious Lord in my spirit. Let me see where I want to start. Let me see. Hold on, y'all. Let me put on mute for a minute. Y'all know we got a super chat goal, super sticker goal. Wait a minute. What is it? Super chat, not super sticker. Super chat cash out. I mean, we got the goal, but I'm not focused on that right now. But we do have those goals. Let me see. Now, hold on one second. All right, I think I'm gonna start high with this too. I don't know how it's gonna go. We're gonna see. Precious Lord, take my hand, lead me on, let me stand. I am tired, I am weak, I am worn, but through the storm, through the night, lead me on to the light. Take my hand, precious Lord, and lead me on. When my way draws near. Precious Lord, linger near when my life is almost gone. Hear my cry, hear my call on my hand, lest I fall. Take my hand, precious Lord, and lead me home. All right, so we got us a precious Lord. And I guess I will sing the first verse of Amazing Grace, and I will do both of them like Deetra requested. I think I know all of the words to Amazing Grace. Let me just make sure. Let's see. Okay. Amazing grace, how sweet the sound that saved a wretch like me. I once was lost, but now I'm found. I was blind, but now I see. 'Twas grace that taught my heart to fear, and grace my fears relieve. How precious did that grace appear the hour I first believed. Now y'all know what's so crazy as like I'm singing like those are hymns, and for some people, especially in the North, and I'm not singing the hymns exactly how the older people used to sing the hymns, but I do have, the younger people used to do a little bit of different rhythm when we were hearing the hymns. But y'all know these people today don't even sing hymns. They don't even know what a hymn is. So it's really just, nostalgic just to hear a hymn, to sing a hymn, although maybe not exactly how y'all heard hymns when y'all were growing up. But like I said, younger, when we were hearing hymns, we would change it up just a little bit. So that's how I'm feeling today. And I welcome y'all on in. I want to talk about a couple of things, y'all. Couple of things. Now, let's get well, actually, I'm not getting into any mess. However, I have gotten some of y'all messages, and and I'm gonna say this. I've already said in a post, which I've deleted because I was responding to a person that was not, part of the A team. It was a whole nother person that I was responding to in that last post. Um, uh, and I'm not even gonna get into that conversation. But what I will say is, you all make your own observations. Make your own observations. That's all I have to really say about that. Make your own observations. I'm not chasing nobody and following nobody. I have paid attention to a couple of things, but overall, if you really pay attention, you'll hear and see some hypocrisy. If you really, 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 really pay attention, you'll hear and see some hypocrisy. Um, and that's all I have to say about that for now. And part of that hearing and seeing the hypocrisy and what some of y'all are messaging me. Listen, I haven't responded, but your eyes and my eyes, we see it. Your ears and my ears, we hear it. That's all I gotta say about that. Okay. You see it, I see it, you hear it, I hear it, we hear it, we see it. Okay. And Perry Kerrigan, thank you so much. Look, say anything. Just say anything. Just be talking. Sometimes when you get to talking, you just talking. You ain't had time to think about what you're saying. I guess that's all I can tell you. Sometimes when your mouth get the blopping up and down, you ain't had time enough to think about what you're saying. That's all I can tell you. And Perry Kerrigan, thank you so much for the orange. She said, sing that song. Thank you for the orange. I need everybody to like and share the live. It's a little light Sunday. I already know. And like I said, that's all I got to say about that because that's not why I came on here today. Although I have been getting y'all messages. But that's all I got to say. You hear it, I hear it. You see it, I see it, child. Okay? You believe look, don't believe me. Hell, believe your own eyes. Don't believe me. Believe your own ears. Hell, don't come confirmation with me. You can see. You can hear. Just how you heard it. Just how you thought it was a contradiction. Just how you thought it. Just how you figured it was. Okay? Believe yourself. Don't come for me for confirmation. Anyway. Penny Vestine is in the building. There is the Cash App. Y'all know I love to hear something. And let me see here. We are 10 super chats away from a goal. So I came to tell y'all something for real. So next week, we will be doing a members only live. And in that members only live, we're going to be watching a documentary. Now, this documentary is something special to me for many reasons, and we're going to get into some of that in just a bit. I love y'all too. I love you. You love y'all too. I love y'all too. And look, just like everybody say, love who you love, like who you like. I ain't asking nobody to not like. I ain't asking no. But what I'm asking you is, don't come for me for confirmation. You got ears, you can hear. You got eyes, you can see. I ain't confirming nothing right now. And I hope I don't have to. Miss Billy Watkins, she said, love you, handsome. Thank you so much. I love you back. We are 9 super chats away from our goal. We have our super chat goal. We have our Cash App goal. So listen, we're going to be watching a documentary, and the only way that I knew to watch the documentary to where we're not facing a whole lot of BS is to do it on our membership live. So we're going to do a membership only live, and it's going to be a documentary. Now the documentary is Surviving Lake Lanier, and I'm going to bring that up here in just a second. Now, if you need to renew your membership, whether that's on Facebook or YouTube, or if you need to get your membership, those are the members we call their Panda HOA fees. If you need to do that, I prefer you to get your membership on YouTube because it's my main platform. So I just posted the link and I'm going to pin it as well. Become a member. Pin the membership. And you know what? You know what? I'm not. Um, I'm. You know what? Also, somebody sent me something, and they said, "Oh, I think this particular piece right here, or comment, was throwing shade towards you." You know what? Think what you think. You have ears, you have eyes. I'm not gonna choose tonight to respond to that, although you probably are right. I sometimes let shit build up, and then when it build up, it boil over. And bitch, when it boil over, bitch, you gonna have hell to pay. That's what I'm gonna say about that. Let me say it again. I sometimes let shit build over. I let you get away with one or two or three or four. But bitch, when it build over, bitch, you gonna have hell to pay. And that's for any bitch. A good bitch, a bad bitch, a bitch with a wig, a bitch with her real hair, any bitch. That's for any bitch. Okay? I let it build up. And when it build up, it boils over. Okay, so we're gonna that's for another comment that I got. Two. I think there was one comment. The other one's about 3 comments. Y'all, you got ears, you can hear, you got eyes, you can see. Rely on your own intuition. Okay? Now, coming this week. Oh, I just pinned the membership. I think I pinned Penny. Let me see. Did I pin Penny? Yeah. Let's see. I just pinned the membership. So get your memberships. If you need to renew them, please go ahead and renew them. If you have not gotten a membership, baby, you've been waiting too long. We want you to become an official nosy neighbor. And come on out. Thank you, Miss Debbie, for being a member for over 2 years. Good evening, Donnell and those neighbors, and hey, everyone. Hello, my love. Yeah. Miss Billy, and Perry, everybody, y'all come on in like shit lot. Mm-hmm. Come on in like shit lot. Come on in and like a shit lot. Okay, so we're gonna be watching. Hold on, let me pull this. Actually, hold on. Let me do this real quick. Let me do this real quick. Okay, let me actually save this and bring it like this. Okay, this is how we're gonna do this. We're gonna bring this over here, and we're gonna do that. That's what we're gonna do for that. I'm gonna take this over here. So we're gonna be watching Surviving Lake Lanier next week, and this is gonna be next Wednesday. Next Wednesday, I don't exactly know what time, but members only, Surviving Lake Lanier. Now, Thursday, the next day, I have a special interview with somebody who was nationally televised when it comes to Lake Lanier and some things that had went on. So we have a very special guest that's coming up. So I want everybody to get your memberships. Now, the interview with the person, I'm pretty sure we're just going to do that open, right? But we have a watch party with the documentary, which is Surviving Lake Lanier. So our watch party is going to be for the members. Now, you can watch Surviving Lake Lanier on your own. I believe it's on, what is they called it? Amazon Prime, okay? However, I would like for as many people as possible to watch the watch party with us, the Nosy Neighbors. And the following day, we're going to have an interview with somebody who actually did survive Lake Lanier. So here's the preview for that, y'all. It's pretty deep. We will go into that a little bit as well, but let me just play a little preview for y'all, and we're gonna let me see. Okay, let me play it. I think y'all should be able to hear it in just a second too.
I had never seen an inland lake that had the white sandy beaches, the blue water.
Let me just make sure y'all can hear before we get into it. Let me just make sure y'all can hear before we get into it. Donnell, do you have anything else about the twins? Kathy Love, the only update I do have about the twins, and I'm going to follow up today, is they their car. Remember how I was saying, how did they get there? They found their car there. So it doesn't appear to have been an Uber or a Lyft or any of those things. They found their car there. They found their car there. So yes, I see some of y'all messaging me and stuff. Baby, no, I'm not on camera. No, I don't show my face. No, I don't show nothing. But when I do, well, the crazy thing about it is I don't, and I still do more than you. And the second thing about it is when I do, it's over. It's already over, but it's completely over. Now, y'all, I told y'all I had left that alone. Now, y'all messaging me and shit about it. Shit. Now, shit. So they say they found a car there. They found a car there. Okay. They did not have on a wig. Okay. Now, I'm going to play the rest of this thing because y'all said y'all can hear it.
I had never seen an inland lake that had the white sandy beaches, the blue water, crystal clear. You could see your feet when you're swimming.
I love Lake Lanier. We grew up around the water and never had a problem.
Well, there's something that makes me not want to swim in the lake.
I think about the day I almost lost my life.
Jump off of a boat dock and
I was completely tangled. I was getting hypothermic.
I think about the trees under the water.
just never surfaced.
I think about Oscarville.
I was oblivious to Oscarville. I had no idea.
Oscarville was real, a real place.
With typewriters and torches and burning buildings and hanging men. 1912 was Get Out. Since then, it's Step Out. This county was cleansed of all black people in 1912.
The Cherokee Indians, they lived here. They were moved away.
So why not restless spirits in the water?
Some things you just can't explain.
As far as the superstition goes, I wouldn't really worry about that. I think it's volume and negligence.
I understand why some people think it might be haunted. My name is Steve Glilla.
That's Steve Blunt-Dawson.
Chris Lou Allen,
Charles Howard Terrell III.
and a survivor of Lake Lanier.
A survivor of Lake Lanier.
No, I don't feel like I'm a survivor. I feel like I've accomplished something.
All right. Now, surviving Lake Lanier. Now, they mentioned this town, Oscarville. Now, Oscarville, should we make it big? Oscarville, Georgia, was a formerly majority black town in Forsyth County. Now, how many of y'all remember Forsyth County? And I'm going to give to all of your super chats and super stickers in a second as well. Thank you so very much. I don't know if y'all remember Forsyth County. Oprah Winfrey covered Forsyth County when I was probably in middle school or something, talking about how that was a sundown town at the time, probably still is. And all of these things were Forsyth County. So let me go back. Oscarville, Georgia was formerly a majority black town in Forsyth County that is now submerged under Lake Lanier after a series of violent crimes and racially motivated riots in 1912 led to the displacement of most black residents. So the town is under water, Oscarville, and it's no longer called Oscarville. Now, let me get into a couple of things when it comes to that. Okay, let's see. Let's do it like this again. Okay, Oscarville.
We are taking a closer look at an all-black town in Georgia called Oscarville.
Yeah, there's been a lot of talk about this on social media for the last few years. And if you haven't heard of it, it's probably because it no longer exists. It's buried under Lake Lanier. 11 Alive's Latasha Gibbons has more.
When we started working on this story, we set out to track down descendants of Oscarville. Weeks later, we found a family who could trace back their roots 4 generations. They shared with us stories that were handed down about what the all-Black town was like, including the night that led to its destruction. It was set on fire by night riders after they say a white woman was raped. Then later, it was covered by the body of water we now know as Lake Lanier. May Crow is buried here at this Gainesville cemetery, but the trail of destruction following her death stretches into the land surrounding Forsyth County, buried beneath these waves of Lake Lanier, where in 1912, nearly every Black resident was forced out. That includes people living in an old Black town called Oscarville. The community was formed in the late 1800s during the Reconstruction era.
There was a very strong community feeling among the Blacks. About 300 children that went to some of the schools that were the Black schools, and it was closely connected to the churches.
Georgia history teacher Lisa Crosby says Oscarville was a thriving Black community, full of carpenters, blacksmiths, and bricklayers, but farming was the top trade.
So they really had kind of a miraculous farming growth here while the rest of the state was really struggling.
But then residents were abruptly forced off their land.
So the flashpoint, I think, is 1912.
This takes us back to the death of May Crow. The 19-year-old white woman was found dead in the woods near Oscarville, presumably after being raped.
Typically, the answer to white girls being raped was go to the Black community and just start blaming people.
By nightfall, terror began to reign over Oscarville.
So from there, the rage and hatred in the community, mobs got together and they were called night riders, and they were riding throughout Oscarville and driving out the Black community.
And the night turned deadly. You know, they were waking up by fires outside, fire bombs thrown in the church.
Filmmaker Bob Mackey recaptures those horrific nights in an upcoming television series.
So anytime anything happened, guess where everyone would go? To the church. Well, they attacked the church. People were hung, lynched.
Mackey's series features stories of direct descendants like George Rucker, who can trace his family back 4 generations to Oscarville. He tells the story of his great-grandfather, Bert Oliver, and the entire family being forced off their land.
Night riders came through. They had to leave everything. The main thing they left was property, and my grandfather had 100 acres.
Rucker says many relatives died as they tried to flee.
So when they got to the Chattahoochee River, from what I understand, they were told, when the mob got up on the bridge, they were told that they either had to swim or drown. Most of them didn't make it. My grandfather, one of them that did make it, he lost some brothers and sisters.
He says his relatives who survived settled in Gainesville.
From what my mother told me, Bert Oliver, he would sit and tell her this story, and he would just sit and cry.
Crosby says whites in the area took over the remaining properties. She says Oscarville farmers were specifically skilled in raising poultry, which set the pace for Gainesville eventually becoming poultry capital of the world.
You have a farm already going, and you had free land, so you just take it.
Rucker says his great-grandfather married his second wife, Beulah, and they built this school that still stands in Gainesville today. By the late 1950s, the Beaufort Dam was built and Lake Lanier was formed, covering up Oscarville and swallowing most of its history. Many believe Lake Lanier is haunted because of the high number of drownings. We spoke to officials who tell us because there is an entire town that includes structures and even forest areas with trees that are 60 feet tall, it makes it more difficult to navigate through, and someone can easily become trapped in debris, leading them to drowning. We have so much more on this story on our website.
All right. Does any Black people live in Forsyth County now? Yes, they do. But I will say this, for the longest, and I mean the longest, and maybe still today, I don't know. But I remember around like 2010-ish, Forsyth County, around even 2010, was still having this looming, like, You know how people are like, oh, no, we ain't going to Forsyth County, like that thing, you know. So it was still this looming thing that was still existing even in 2010. Now, I can't necessarily say now because I just naturally don't go to Forsyth County. I know I've been in Forsyth County, and I've Alpharetta, which is very close to Forsyth County. I've been to Forsyth County because I used to work at Alpharetta, and I actually went to Forsyth County several times because I think it was a Publix there, and that was the only closest Publix to Alpharetta. So I didn't have any experiences there, but I will say, as of like, I remember 2010 or like 2005 or around 2005, 2010, people were still talking about Forsyth County in that negative way. Now, if y'all heard the news reporter, she said there were, when I say y'all, the drownings and the people who had all of these issues at Lake Lanier is an overwhelming number of people who have drowned or had issues in Lake Lanier. And we're going to get to the super chats and everybody. And I saw the break room. Let me see. Break room is in a bit of break room 411. Y'all make sure y'all follow break room 411. We're gonna get to all of the cash apps and the super stickers in just a second. Matter of fact, we've met our super chat goal. We have not yet met anything with this with the cash app goal. So the cash app is on the screen. We have not yet met anything. The only cash app we had was from Vicky P. So if you can support, please support via cash app. So I don't know if y'all remember. This was around.
You can't do something.
I know they say they updated this. So this was around. Oh, was it 2015? This was updated. So when was it initially done? So it doesn't. Okay, let me see, y'all. Hold on. Let me see if they give us a date, because now it just said it was updated. Okay, let me see if I can get like a date, more accurate date for y'all. What was her name? Okay, Amy Copeland. Yeah. All right, so I would say 2012. So I'm glad I looked, because even though this was updated in 2016, y'all, this was initially in 2012. Flesh-eating bacteria survivor on finding a new life and new love after losing all 4 limbs. Okay, so Amy, unfortunately, and I'm gonna see if it has a. Does it have a video we can watch? Let me see.
Girls'
Oh, let's not
Where's
do.
that game we always play?
Let's not do the
If that was
ad,
Ring, I can find it.
because they don't like when you put the ads, and when you got ads on top of ads, they don't like it. Let's listen to a little bit of her story. This was the first person that I remember having this flesh-eating bacteria from Lake Lanier. And then I have another person for y'all, and that's the person we're going to be doing our interview with. Okay?
Nope. Okay.
So let's see. Okay, let's go. Let me.
I woke up in the hospital.
Hold on, Amy. Hold on, love. Okay, here we go.
So I woke up in the hospital, I guess every day after my left leg was amputated. I was on a lot of drugs, and every day I would ask my parents where I was and how I got there. And every day they would tell me, and every day I would react. And then the next day I would wake up and ask again where we were. And one day I asked my parents, could they take these heavy boots off my feet? And they had to tell me, you don't have feet. That was the phantom limb pain.
Wow. In 2012, 24-year-old Amy Copeland was studying for her master's in psychology, waiting tables, and had been in a relationship for the past 3 years. But her life changed on May 1st when a homemade zip line she was riding snapped, sending her crashing into rocks and dirty river water and leaving a massive gash on her outer left calf. Doctors were able to clean and close her wound, but Amy's health soon got much worse, and it was discovered that she had contracted a rare and ferocious flesh-eating bacteria. Doctors were forced to amputate her 4 limbs, but miraculously, they were able to save her life. Now, 4 years later, Amy's sharing the story of her recovery in this week's People, and the writer of that exclusive, Caitlin Keating, joins us now. Caitlin, good to see you. Thanks for being here.
Thanks for having me.
Man, what an incredible story. And you got to spend a lot of time.
Come on now. Don't.
Amy, she's clearly an extremely inspiring woman. What struck you most about her? What's the takeaway?
Yeah, I just think how excited she is about everything, if that means she's going.
Hold on, let me pause this. Maybe if I pause it, it'll stop buffering. And which I still don't know because my internet is spectacular. Hey, everybody, like and share it live if you have not already.
Talking about her love life or career, she's just so enthusiastic, more than a typical 28-year-old.
And it's great, given the circumstances, that she's able to maintain that attitude. How hard were those first few weeks?
So y'all see, so from the zip line into having the flesh-eating bacteria from Lake Lanier, she lost 2 arms and a leg, if I'm not mistaken. We're going to see here in a minute. But I think I counted 2 arms and a leg from that flesh-eating bacteria.
Weeks and months of recovery.
And also, this was around the time I said 2012. I never heard of flesh-eating bacteria before this, and before Amy, and before there's a friend that I have, and it's her sister. And I'm not going to say me and her sister were closer because we're closer in age, and we were college buddies, although we went to 2 different colleges. But we're going to play her story next.
For Amy after those amputations.
As you can imagine, I mean, the first 2 weeks, she actually remembers absolutely nothing. And then after that, it was just kind of accepting her injuries and figuring out how she was going to, relearn how to brush her teeth, comb her hair, and then mentally just, figuring out really how she was going to handle this.
Yeah, we mentioned that Amy had a long-term boyfriend before the accident. How did he cope with everything that happened to her?
Yeah, in the beginning, he was by her side every single day. He was extremely supportive. But then after some time, she realized that something was missing in this relationship, and that it was that he really thought that any day now she'd walk in with her legs and arms. He couldn't accept what had happened to her. So they had to break up, which was extremely hard.
So I would imagine that was difficult. And you combine that with everything else she was going through. How did the end of that relationship affect her?
That was actually probably the hardest thing that happened to her, because he was her last connection to her old self. So letting go of that was really, just made her feel like she wasn't attractive. And that was a huge, huge blow.
And then how does she move from that? Dating life today?
Complete 180.
Yeah.
She went on OkCupid last year with the encouragement from her best friend, met her current boyfriend, who she's been dating for over a year now, and they are madly in love.
Wow, that's really great.
Unbelievable.
Quite an endorsement there for the site. It works.
She says that she is a walking advertisement. They were a 93% match. So.
And there they are. Look at them. They look very happy
together. They are so happy.
So Amy's extremely active now. She cooks, she drives, she backpacks. She's even an avid kayaker. How is she able to pull off all this activity?
Determination.
Yeah.
If you tell Amy she can't do something, she's going to do it, and she's going to go even farther than someone she ever could have even imagined. From making a ponytail to getting on that treadmill or learning how to drive again. And she also got a perfect score on her driving test, which she had to retake, which is impressive.
It's one of those things where you just realize a person is able to adapt and make it work, in circumstances that are unimaginable to most of us. What are Amy's hopes and plans for the future as she moves forward?
Yeah, well, as you can imagine, she has tons of plans. She just graduated her second master's in social work and plans to open a nonprofit holistic community center for disabled people.
Wow.
And actually for everyone. And she's also creating her first memoir. She's working on that now, and all proceeds go to the nonprofit.
It's an absolutely inspiring story through and through, no doubt about it. Thank you so much, Caitlin, for sharing.
Thank you so much for having me, like always.
Yeah, and for even more on Amy's incredible story, tune into the premiere of People's List Saturday, June 11th, 8 p.m. Eastern on ABC.
All right. And so that was the first person, Amy Copeland. And you know what, you all? She has a foundation, I do believe. Let me go back and grab that and see what that is. I know there was a message. Oh, She has the Amy Copeland Foundation. Now, when I put it in, it brought up. I'll just bring it up for you. All right. So she does have the Amy Copeland Foundation, you all. And it's amycopelandfoundation.org. If you all want to check that out. Extremely positive. You all, when this first happened and when it came on the news here in Georgia, she was probably a girl at the time, I would assume. I think I'm older than her. She was so positive. She was so encouraged still. And to this day, now I'm seeing she was so positive about having to have a flesh-eating bacteria do those things and her having to cut those limbs off, which is crazy to me. That you could just go, zip lining, and because this certain bacteria got into whatever, it just, so I'm so inspired by her positivity and her willingness to move forward with her life and not let it consume her. Now, here's the thing. Now, as I told y'all, there were story after story after story after story after story when it came to Lake Lanier. And so there was another story right after hers that someone else had a challenge with the flesh-eating bacteria at Lake Lanier. Let me see. There's an ad playing, so let me let the ad play, channel. And her name is Tamika Compton. She also had the flesh-eating bacteria from Lake Lanier. But she was more fortunate in the situation. Oh, I can skip this. Hold on. She was more fortunate in the situation. So let me share the screen. Y'all should be able to hear. Y'all let me know if y'all cannot hear. Should be able to hear. Okay, let's go. Wait, is it not playing? Oh, here we go.
To the doctor. Tamika Compton went to the doctor when she was feeling pain in her right elbow. The doctor told her it was tendonitis and gave her a shot, and then told her in 2 days, if it doesn't get better, come back. Well, 2 days later, her elbow was swollen 3 times normal size, and her sister rushed her to the emergency room. That was 1 week ago, and since then, Tamika Compton...
And her sister is who I didn't go to college with her because we went to 2 different colleges. But we were kind of like college party people. I went to Clayton State. She went to Kennesaw State, her sister. And Tamika is younger than her. So it was me and her sister that were really close, close at that time, or, friendship or college buddies or whatever you want to call it. But Tamika was in the picture as well. I knew Tamika. I met Tamika many times. She remembers me. I had a conversation with her. And so she's going to be the person we interview about this Lake Lanier experience because she survived Lake Lanier too. I'm surprised Amy Copeland and Tamika wasn't in the documentary Surviving Lake Lanier.
has been in and out of surgery at least 4 times and didn't wake up until the last surgery Monday.
Every time we went to go see her and visit her, we just would see her cooked up to all these machines and medications, and it's a big letdown to see that, but things are getting better, so we're being, on a very positive outlook.
Doctors at Northeast Georgia Medical Center removed portions of her arm, and according to her brother, they feel like they have removed all of the bacteria. Did you ever think you were going to lose your sister?
Yeah, I did. I really did. I honestly did. And
Compton says doctors are non-committal when asked if his sister will lose the rest of her arm. But the biggest hurdle is over, survival.
It's still pretty wrapped up, and they're keeping it, under wraps of how much we can actually see physically, but it's a considerable amount.
Trayvon says his sister has many more surgeries to go, and that's why friends and coworkers have set up online funds to help defray the medical bills.
It's just a very long, very, very, very long road of recovery and rehabilitation. It's very expensive and very intricate and very painful.
I have type 2 diabetes,
All
but I
right.
manage it well.
So,
It's a little pill.
I'll just stop. So we will be interviewing Tamika, on Thursday. So keep in mind, I said all the nosy neighbors, everybody who wants to watch the documentary. The documentary is Surviving Lake Lanier, and we're going to watch that Wednesday, okay? I don't know what time Wednesday, but we're going to watch Surviving Lake Lanier Wednesday as a private group with the members. Thursday, we will be having an interview with a survivor of Lake Lanier, Tamika, who also had the flesh-eating bacteria, who was in the hospital. And you just heard it. She was out for quite a while. And they were able to cut the flesh-eating bacteria out of her, but it was a long road that she had before that happened. Okay? So grab your memberships so we can watch the documentary. I do not believe the interview will be membership only. I think I'll do the interview for everybody. However, grab your memberships, okay? And memberships are only, $5 on Facebook, $6 or $7 on YouTube, okay? So grab your memberships. If you need to renew your memberships, please do so. You can click on that green badge on Facebook. You can click on that link that I put on YouTube, or click on the link that I pinned to grab your memberships. All right. Now, does anybody have any questions? Ooh, I see something. Miss Gail, thank you so much, Miss Gail. Baby, when I tell you I see Miss Gail today, looking good. Baby, let me tell y'all something. A lot of y'all, baby, the older generation ain't nothing like they used to be, baby. Y'all is out here styling and profiling. Y'all is out here baby, y'all is out here showing the people what they need to be doing. That's what y'all doing, baby. I wish and hope when I get to be 60 and 70 and beyond, that I could be doing what y'all doing, because baby, y'all showing out. Become a member. Become a member and stop playing. Become a member and stop playing. Thank you, Miss Gail. You know I like that orange. Oh, somebody said the cash app. I heard something. Thank you, China Doll. Thank you, China Doll, for the cash app. She sent the note as well. Let me see what it said. Hey, Darnell, love ya from Detroit. Hey, thank you from Detroit. Thank you so very much. Y'all know we met our super chat goal. We're working on our cash app goal, which we're probably not going to get, and I'm probably not going to stress, because my main point was today to come and sing you some Sunday songs, let you know, whatever. We did put a little piece of mess in there because y'all been inboxing me with some little mess. But we just we just return shade for shade. I mean, but you know what I will say? I'm able to say shade for shade. If somebody else had to tell it, they ain't did nothing, they ain't seen nothing, they ain't said nothing, they ain't know nothing. They ain't said no shade, they ain't did no shade. They ain't did nothing. They're just perfect. Now watch and see what I tell you. Anyway, and that's the problem, actually. The hell? I can't stand a motherfucker doing something that they said they ain't doing, don't know nothing about it, ain't seen nothing, ain't heard nothing, don't know, what are you talking about? I can't stand some shit like that. I would much rather a bitch say, yeah, I did it, yeah, I said it. Yeah, all that other shit, I can't stand that other shit. All of that fucking acting like you ain't did nothing when you're doing something, I don't like that. Acting like you ain't saying nothing when you're saying something, I don't like that. And I'm gonna give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Maybe not 8, maybe 7, maybe 5, maybe 4. I'm gonna let it go on. But when it gets that time, baby, when it gets that time, I'm gonna let it all hang out. Okay? I just wanted to let you know about me. Cause some real, bitch, this is real as you gonna get. That's fake butter. That's I can't believe it's not butter. That's I can't believe it's not butter. No, I'm somewhere now. Shit. Anyway, y'all have any residuals? Anything? Any questions about the lives coming up Wednesday and Thursday? Wednesday is going over the documentary, which will be a members only live for the documentary. Get your membership, Surviving Lake Lanier. Thursday is our interview with Tamika. She literally survived Lake Lanier, diagnosed with a flesh-eating bacteria as well on her right arm. She was at risk to losing her right arm. And remind you, Amy was at risk at one point of just losing one limb. And then it went from one limb to another limb. You know, it went from that. So, Lauren said, very exciting conversation. So let me go back up. Gail Watson, thank you for the super chat, my love. Antoinette Lane, thank you for the super chat. Break Room is in the building. Break Room 411. Y'all make sure y'all follow me. Break Room 411. She's a content creator as well. She's very funny. I went to some of her lives. She's very funny. And I'm going to be checking her out more. So you all check her out. Keita. Hey, Keita is in the building. And shut up. Hey, Keita. How are you? Hey, Miss Renee. How are you? Bags in the attic. Thank you, Mama D, for coming on through. Miss Billy. Thank you, Mama D. Thank you, Mama D. Thank you, Miss Billy. Thank you, Miss Billy. And I'm going to tell y'all another thing. No, you know what? Shut up. Miss Debbie, thank you for being a member for over 2 years. Good evening down there in those neighbors. Everyone. Hey, Miss Debbie, Miss Billy. I love you, hands. I love you, Bike. And Perry Kerrigan, sing that song. Yes, ma'am. Thank you for the orange. You know, we love an orange. We love a red. Y'all know we don't get many reds over here. Miss Billy, thank you so much for coming on through towards the Go Hands. So thank you for the, you know, we love a blue. I'm just telling you now, we love a blue because the blues add up. Bassett, thank you for the blue. Detroit, Avery Wilson, thank you for the blue. You know, we love a blue. Jessica Gasson, I'm sorry. Ooh, that was crazy. Jessica Gaddis, thank you so much for renewing your membership on YouTube. I appreciate you, my love. Miss Vicky, thank you for the blue. Detroit, thank you for renewing your membership, my love. I appreciate you. Yolanda been a member for over 2 years. St. Darnell. All right, I think I done went all the way. Oh, no, I didn't. Lynette Buford, they've been a member for a whole year already in Compton. Thank you, Lynette Buford. Thank you, my love. Dorothy Thomas, almost 2 years. Thank you, my love. Keita, exactly 2 years. Keita been in this thing, baby, 2 years. I know. Thank you, Keita. I appreciate you, my love. Keita definitely is a ride or die for sure. Kathy Miller with the orange. Have a blessed week down there. You do as well, my love. You do as well, my love. You know I like me some orange. I like me some red, but we'll get the red side. We'll get the red side. Okay, look, can I scroll back? Can I scroll it all the way back down, or what happened? Become a member today. A very exciting conversation. Well, I appreciate y'all, my loves. I just came on this Sunday for a short time, not a long time. Fendi is in the building, just waiting for this read. Baby Fendi, I'm trying not to do it. I'm trying not to do it. The educator been a member for 2 years. All right, 2 years, Darnella. But you know what I can't stand? Somebody who's slick throwing shade here or there, whether it's one point of whether you said this one thing or you said two. And then you act like you ain't did nothing. Oh, I don't do nothing. Oh, I never do nothing. Oh, I never do anything, guys. But 2-3 people caught that little slick shade. Oh, I never do nothing. Oh, I never do. I don't respond to anything either. I don't respond. Meanwhile, you're responding. The fuck kind of shit is this? The kind of world we live in. You know, it reminds me of Trump. Always talking about he ain't doing something and doing it. Oh, I don't respond. Bitch, you responding now. The fuck you talking about? You know? You responding right now. What the fuck kind of world is this we living in? I ain't gonna do it. I'm finna get off here, matter of fact. Oh, I don't respond. I don't never respond. I don't respond. I don't respond. And see, that's the shit right there. That's the bullshit right there. Right there is the bullshit, actually. What everybody collectively recognizes the bullshit. I don't. Yes, you do. Yes, the fuck you do. Now, shit. Laws according to